So I have a secret to tell you guys, and as you guys already seen from the title, it's not even a secret anymore. So yes, I got pregnant by my long distance boyfriend. So yes, here we are. I am pregnant. I am like 31 weeks, so literally I'm almost due. You guys are like, oh my gosh, you're really telling me. I'm gonna answer why I'm really letting you guys know. I'm so happy to finally say it. Literally, I have not even posted it on Instagram. I only posted it on my Facebook because I have like friends and family from like my hometown on my Facebook. So that's where like I've told everyone probably like a month ago. So they didn't even know that soon either. So don't feel bad. So yeah, it's out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. I got pregnant by my long distance boyfriend. So if you are interested in watching the rest of this video, make sure you watch all the way through. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to answer a few questions that you guys might have, so you get to know like how this all came about in the beginning and what's going on in my life now. And basically I'm gonna tell you guys about how I spent my 2019. Okay, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. So at first I want to say I'm so excited, I'm so grateful, I am so blessed, because I know not everyone get the opportunity to carry their child, and I'm so grateful for just being able to do that alone. So let's start with question 1. First of all, was this pregnancy planned or not? No, this pregnancy was not planned or not. I don't think anyone plans to get pregnant by their boyfriend that doesn't even live in the same town as them. So yeah, no, this was totally not freaking planned. It happened out of nowhere. And yeah, I was just like, it was so like crazy. Number 1, how did I find out? So how did I find out? Well, at the time, to be real though, we weren't even together. Like literally, we were not together. We were always on and off as it was. So we were not together the time I found out. So what happened was, it came around the time for my period to come. So let me back it up. Normally I go see him like once a month. So for the most part, we see each other once a month throughout of our whole relationship. So I went to go see him that month, blah, 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 came back home. You know, we end up like, you know, breaking up or whatever. So I was just doing my thing in LA, because I live in LA. So I was doing my thing in LA. So it came the time for my period to come. It didn't come on the day that I expected it to come. No biggie. I mean, like, you know, sometimes your period doesn't come, you know, on the day it's supposed to come. So I didn't even literally think anything of it. So I kept on going about, you know, my day, my weeks. So like a week went by. This entire week I felt like crap. I was so tired. I had like a headache one time for like 3 days that didn't even go away. And that's so not normal for me, because like I don't get headaches like that, especially that last 3 days. So I was like, I thought I was like gonna die. Like literally I thought something was freaking wrong with me, and I was like so close to like going to the doctor, going to the hospital, because like I just felt drained. I would go to work, come back home, cook for my daughter, we would shower, and I would be out like a light. Like literally I didn't wake up until the next morning. Like if she stood up and watched TV until 2 o'clock, I wouldn't even know, because like I was that tired. So that week went by. I was like, okay, I don't want to say it because I don't want it to be true. You know how it's like, I'm not even going to say it. So I text my boyfriend, ex at the time, whatever he was. I texted him and I was like, hey, like, you know, my period didn't come. So he was like, what he said was, he said, go ahead and take the you take a pregnancy test or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I don't want to. Because again, I didn't want to know. Like, I just wanted to like pray and hope that it was gonna come, okay? And I felt like if I took it, it was gonna be like positive. So like a week later, it still did not come. So I said, hey, okay, it's time for me to take it. Like, I can't wait any longer. So I got one. I got like 2 pregnancy tests from like the dollar store. And I took it, and of course, you see those 2 lines. Like, you see those 2 lines. I'm like, okay, maybe this is meant to be. I don't know. So I still didn't really want to believe it. So I actually went back and I went to like Target and I got like, you know, a more expensive pregnancy test just to make sure like it's real before I even tell him. So I took another pregnancy test. And it was crazy because the more expensive ones, like there's that line that's bold and then there's a line that's very faint, and I'm like, is there a possibility that this is a false positive going on or something like that? But no, I guess that's just how the brand does. I think I got like clear blue. So what I did, so that's how I found out. So I like waited till I couldn't wait anymore and then took the pregnancy test, and bada boom bada bang. I'm in LA by myself. It's just me and my daughter. My boyfriend, he is in another city, and I found out by myself. So it's not the saddest thing, but that's how it happened. Okay, so how did I tell my boyfriend? So I took a picture of it, and I didn't tell him the first time when I bought the the Dollar Tree pregnancy test. So I didn't tell him that time. So after I got the more expensive pregnancy test at Walmart, at Target, I told him. I took a picture of it, and I just like, because at this time we were not even talking. Like, we were not even talking like that. So I just like sent him the picture, and he was like, what is that? Or, you know, he just said something stupid, and I was like, I'm pregnant or whatever. So like, we were all excited or whatever. I was instantly like nervous. So that's how he found out. Okay, so this is so crazy. Like, literally, I feel like I need a TV show. Because first of all, who gets pregnant by their long distance boyfriend? And yeah, that alone right there is some serious juicy business, okay? That is a reality TV show for sure, okay? You just imagine how many ups and downs like I went through a lot, okay? But if you have any comments, any questions, which I know you probably will, go ahead and comment them down below. I will answer them. No shame in my game. Like, I'm totally like not shameful of anything, and not yeah, I'm not shameful of anything. Not too secretive about much. So yeah, if you have any comments, we'll totally answer them. So number 3, how did I tell my family? So I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell my daughter. So I told my baby's father, boyfriend, you know, sent him the picture, whatever. He immediately like told his sister and told his mom. I was just like, why would you do that? I didn't tell anyone. I just kept it a secret for as long as I could. And when I did come home and visit, which I visit once a month, everything, I mean, you couldn't really tell or anything like that. But once I started to feel a little like I had a little bit of a stomach, I just started to wear like bigger shirts or whatever. But anyways, I was just like waiting for like the right time to tell them. And plus, like, I felt like, because I still live in LA by myself, me and my boyfriend were pretty rocky as far as our relationship, and I just kind of felt like I didn't want to tell anyone, honestly. That's how I honestly felt. I didn't want to tell anyone just yet. So anyhow, I took my daughter with me to one of my appointments, to my ultrasound, my first ultrasound. I took her with me, and I showed her and I was like, you're gonna be a big sister. And she was so excited. So she's so happy. And then for my family had came to the beach because everyone came to the beach or whatever. We all met up. We had fun. I mean, you could probably tell, but my sisters, and they didn't say anything or whatever, but you can tell, like at this point, like I had a little shape to me in the front. And so they gave me like that eye, like what is all that, you know? But they didn't say anything. So we had the day, everything was fine. At the end of the day, they're leaving to get back on the freeway to go back home. My daughter's like, she told like my niece and nephew, my mommy's pregnant. And then like they were like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. And I was like, I looked at her and I was just like, my mouth hit the floor, and my baby's father was there too. And I looked at him and he had like this big old smirk on his face, and I was just like, no, she didn't. I was so just like caught off guard, and it was like, yeah, I'm okay, see you guys later. So that's how they found out. Shout out to baby girl, because she totally like was a spoiler. Luckily she did, because no telling when I would have actually told them in the first place, because I'm just super weird like that, okay? Like a lot of stuff was going on in my head, in my mind. So yeah. So okay, why did I wait so long to tell you guys and Instagram? By the way, real quick, shout out to Simply Lemonade, the blueberry kind. So freaking good. I'm like obsessed. I cannot stop drinking it. Anyways, like I said, I lived in Los Angeles by myself, just me and my daughter. We had no family, no friends. I had a blast. Okay, I loved LA. I loved living there. I hated having to go back and forth from home to driving back to LA. But I loved LA. Found out I'm expecting. So I had to make, I had to make a decision. Of course I had to move, because I can't take care of, my little girl and this new baby by myself, like in this town. So I had to like move back home. Going through my relationships, ups and downs, and basically like starting over from ground up took a toll on me and things like that. So it's like I was going through so much. I had to find a new doctor here. I had to get my daughter into a school. So I was stressed a lot of the times. So that's why I just didn't even want to deal with letting everyone know. So that's the real reason why I didn't let anyone know. But now things are on the up and up. I'm finally settled. And I've been here about like 3 months. So everything is going good. I still have a lot to go. But everything's on the up and up now, and I feel comfortable with letting it out. And I was so emotional like all those months. And you could just imagine like, it was crazy. Reality TV show material, okay? So, okay, what's the next? All right, what was my initial thoughts when I found out? My initial thoughts was like, oh my God, is this real? Is this true? Like it can be true, right? Like if I just wait, like if I just don't think about it, like it is just like come to reality that it wasn't even real. Like I was just like I was just stressing out or whatever, and that's why like it happened. So my first initial thoughts were like, okay, this can't be real. And then once I found out it was real, I'm like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? Eventually, I know I had to move. I told myself, oh my gosh, now you have to leave the city you love oh so much. And I didn't want to face that reality. So I pushed it off for months. And then I finally moved back home to my mom's. No one wants to move back home. Like anyone that has moved out of their parents' house does not want to go back. So I did not want to come back home. Love my mom, love my family, but I just liked having my own space, So yeah, so I had to do that. So that was my like initial thought. So number whatever this is. What's the gender? What is the gender? So I told you guys I'm like 7 months, 31 weeks around there. So what is the gender? I know, and I want you guys to guess. So I'm gonna stand up and show you guys my stomach, and I want you guys to guess, what do you think I'm gonna have? So let me move this chair. Here you go. This is my stomach. Front, side. And there we go. This is gonna be the longest video ever. So this is my stomach. So tell me, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm gonna have a girl or a boy? I already know. I want to know what you guys think to see who gets it right and who doesn't. I know a lot of people like to guess what someone's gonna have depending on how their stomach looks and things like that. So I want to know, what do you guys guess? So let's move it on, because I know I'm at like 17 minutes right now. Okay. Have I thought of any names? I have not thought of any. I've thought of names, I just like have not set to like one name. And my baby shower is in a week, so I need to figure out a freaking name. So if you guys would do me a favor and drop some names down below for boys and for girls, and hopefully I can just decide one really quick, because I need to get this like done. I'm almost due. 2020. Okay. So, how has my body changed really quickly? How has my body changed since I've gotten pregnant? I feel like my boobs for sure have gotten bigger. I don't even have like a push-up bra on right now, and normally I only wear push-up bras. So yeah, that's gotten bigger. I've gained like so much weight. I try not to even think about like the calories and even count calories, and just eat what I want and worry about getting back fit once I have a baby. I know a lot of people like, oh my gosh, you're eating that, or you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And it's like, I have cravings out of this world. If I want pizza, I'm gonna get pizza. Like that's just my whole mentality. Like eat what I want. Of course, put in your vegetables, put in your fruit and things like that. And you know, try to, you know, eat good stuff as well. But I also eat a lot of unhealthy stuff like donuts and pizza. And I drink this lemonade a lot, all the time. So yeah. Oh yeah, I said my cravings. Another one's gonna be my cravings. Okay, so lastly, what's the next step? The next step is to hopefully continue to work on my relationship and bring this family together. Hopefully you'll be hearing wedding bells in 2020. Hopefully you'll be hearing wedding bells really soon. I would totally love that. I plan on getting back on my feet, getting my own spot, you know, getting a job and things like that. So that's my next step, and of course enjoying this blessing that's gonna come in 2020. So thank you guys so much. I would appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Go ahead and leave any positive questions or feedbacks or anything you want to say, any congratulations, things like that. I would totally appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you soon.